welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. I'm a graphic designer, brand designer, and today I'm going to be taking you through a few days of my life. So today is August 29th, and I thought it would be fun to bring you along as I prep for a new month. Happy September, by the way. In this video, I'm going to be sharing all different types of things that I do throughout my week to really prepare for this new month to come and just feel ready for it. I'm going to mark along the bottom the different kind of tasks and points to look at. I'll also throw up a note task that I create as well up here. But basically, that's my starting point. I start with creating a list of my typical to-dos. There's some things that I'll be introducing that are new this month and some things that I typically already do. But overall, again, it's just to help me prepare for this month as being a business owner and a freelancer and just overall person that wants to stay organized. I hope this gives you some ideas for the new month. I'm so excited for September. It means the beginning of fall. I love fall. I'm already drinking a pumpkin spice creamer with my iced coffee, and I'm just so excited to continue on into these fall things. To kick it off, I did do something a little yesterday, and I vlogged a little bit about it as well. So I jumped in and started cleaning, and that's something that's really easy to do on a Sunday to just refresh my space in general. And with it being a aspect that I wanted to do for this month as well, I wanted to really just wipe down, deep clean spaces, hang up things that we didn't previously have hung up around our apartment, and just get it all put together and organized. So I'll go ahead and show a little bit of that. Back to this morning. The summer has been crazy busy. I've had many friends get married. I went to Europe for a couple weeks, and I've just been back and trying to get organized again. So I think this is extremely important this month to get back on track and to resituate where I'm at in that zone. I have a lot of tasks, but first off this morning, I'm just going to start by getting a little organized. I want to go through, answer my emails like I typically do in the morning, but I also want to clean up my inboxes. So that's one big thing that is nice to do to start off with a new month. I do have client work that I'll be working on throughout today, so I'll show little snippets of that as well. But most of this video will be revolved around the new month. So I'm so excited to share it. If you're interested in content like this, please feel free to subscribe down below, give this video a like, and let's get on to the day. I thought I would check in. It has been a little bit. It is now 2:30 into the day. It's been pretty busy of a day, and I was just working on a recap of what to expect in September for when it comes to my social. I'm trying to get better about organizing this. I've been breaking them up into 3 different categories of inform, invest, and inspire, and splitting my content up that way. I like to map out how my graphics are going to be and kind of the idea of them on Adobe Illustrator. And so that's just what I've been working on. The artboard is super messy. I basically just plop all of my thoughts in it, and I mix it with working on a note spreadsheet. That helps me stay organized. It's also a lot of work, so I don't like to completely nail myself down to have to be so specific and stick to an exact plan, because I like to have flexibility when it comes for each week, each day. But I also want there to be some guidance so I'm not completely lost when it becomes day of. I'll show you what it looks like. Here we are. So over here on the left side is all of my planning. So as you can see, August is up here first, and I break it down by week, and then I break it down by the day and what it will be, what type it's going to be, and then what kind of cover it will have. And then I describe what the specific topic is. So this is what I've done for September, started mapping it out. I've mapped out the first 2 weeks, and the idea is that I can continue to map into week 3, week 4. Sometimes work comes up and then I can't get to doing some posts, and that's where it's nice to have flexibility and move it later on if needed. But I have a good idea here, and then I've just mapped it out as well over on this right side onto my artboard. So as you can see, these are all different ones I've already posted throughout the last few weeks, and then these are the ones to come. The ones that are filled in will be the ones that are full graphic covers, and then the ones that are not are going to be more image based. So hopefully this will help me to stay organized. I do need to go ahead and actually create the post that I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I want to get ahead of that so I'm not scrambling in the morning. I have quite a few things left on my sheet, and I really only have a couple hours left in the day, but now that we have that done, I can mark it off my to-do list, so that feels really good, and jump into the next thing. So I think I am just going to continue with this social media prep for myself, and then I have 2 different client aspects that I really want to get to today. I'm gonna really try to get to that. Here is the behind the scenes setup for creating this reel. Let's do it. Hello, it's Tuesday. I should probably turn that down. So it's Tuesday. I have had a nice little morning. I had a meeting that I had to quickly do a presentation on, and then I did my Instagram post and caught up on a couple emails, and now I'm gonna head over to the coffee shop that I do all of their social media posting and content creating for. Today we're doing a giveaway with a local influencer, and so I kind of just want to be there to see if there's anything that comes up with the manager or anything that, I don't know, needs to be worked through. So I thought that'd be a good opportunity to be there and then just do some client work as well while I'm at the coffee shop. It's a busy day. I have a couple things on my list for getting it prepped for the new month, so I'm gonna of course share that along the way as well. Let's move into the day. Okay, balancing really well here. So I'm back from the coffee shop now. I didn't get too much footage there, but it was really good to just be present there, and I got a latte, which is always really nice, and got some client work done while I was there. I did get the giveaway post as well, so I had to create a graphic for that, and that's already running and it's going pretty well, which is really great to see. And now I'm back home and I'm just gonna put together some lunch. Anyways, I also got a couple packages that I wanted to open real quick here. These are from ClearStem. I recently have become obsessed with ClearStem. One of the items I got was an item they gave me for free, and then another one was an item I actually ordered. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool down for a second, but let's open these packages. Okay, the first one, Bounce Back Serum. Helps the skin appear tighter, wrinkle support, glow, hydrate, and restore. So I'm super excited to try this. Second box, this is what I did purchase with my own money for, and it is their sunscreen. Lighting isn't great, but here is my little setup. So I can add these in. All right, so it's quite a bit later. It's about almost 4 o'clock. I've been working away, and I thought I would just share what I've been working on. So I'm wrapping up these social templates for a client of mine, and whenever I do a brand project with someone, I offer supporting elements, and you can get 1 through 3. And so a really popular one for that is Instagram templates. So I am doing that for one of my clients. He wanted 4 regular single posts, 2 carousel posts, and 2 stories. And he gave me kind of an idea of what he was thinking. He is a food truck, so we did a lot around menu updates, flavor updates, and pop-ups of where he's gonna be. So I'm gonna share what they look like, a little preview. So here is what the overview looks like, his mood and pillars, and then his brand marks. Here are the single templates, so these are all placeholders. Here are the carousel templates. And then here are the story templates. This task I want to work on is editing my website. This has been something that I've more recently got into the rhythm of editing. I use Squarespace, super common. I had been debating on the last couple of weeks, did I want to switch over to Showit? But I recently rediscovered all the capabilities within Squarespace. I've done a bit of refreshing over the last couple weeks, and I'm just excited to continue to refresh it. I am trying to be better about it, doing it monthly. It's hard to work on your own projects a lot of times, but I'm super happy with the progress I've already made on the homepage. There's a couple things that I'm gonna go ahead and edit, and I'll walk you through them as well. But basically, I want to edit the testimonial section. I already did most of the editing on this. I just want to swap out some photos and update that. I want to start a blog page, so I'm going to make a template for that in the hopes of having the goal of writing 1 blog. Down the line, I also want to start having resources. I want to do a mix of free resources and ones that can be purchased as well. So if you are interested in something like that, like if you either need something for your business, or if you're a designer, creative, that you would love to hear some tips and tricks, let me know. I'm happy to make those. I would love to have a custom animation on my website. I really need more of a specific portfolio section. Right now I just have quick overviews on projects, so that's something that I would love to work on today. The best part about doing this is that you can kind of work on this whenever there is downtime. I like to pull this up if it is later in the day and I really need to get more work done, but I'm feeling unmotivated in other areas, or if I'm sitting on the couch watching a TV show. I usually like to just explore and see what kind of new things that I can come up with over on Squarespace. Good morning. It's a really sleepy morning for me, and it's the last day of August, so happy August 31st. Today I am working a little bit earlier, started at 7:30, it's 8 o'clock now, just did some emails, caught up on more of those types of things. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my final month recap post on Instagram. So I'm gonna pull together some different creations I've done throughout the month to share in an Instagram reel. I need to do this fairly quickly because I want to see if I can also have some time to work on some other stuff before I go to an appointment this morning. My day is very busy, I say that every day, but let's have fun and let's get into it. I wrapped up my social post for this month, and now I'm gonna jump into doing another September task, which will be going through and cleaning up my desktop and my downloads folder. I know these are super messy, but it's really good to refresh these items. So today has been a bit of a backwards day. I had my appointment, I went to the gym and did a workout, came back, showered, and then did some work for a couple of hours. Now I'm ready to get in to the swing of things, back finishing up some of my things to prep for September. One thing that is new that I'm starting is recapping some of my favorite things. This was an idea I got from watching another creator. Her name's Carter Sullivan. She shares her monthly kind of recap and refresh, and she'll share in there her favorite things, her favorite memories, and stuff like that. And I really liked it, and I got some really good ideas from her on that, so I thought I would share mine as well. First up, for products, obviously my favorite are the Clear Stem Skin Trio set that I've been using, that I've already been talking about through this video, and I have found it really helping my skin, and I've really been enjoying it. For food, I'm loving that Chobani pumpkin creamer that I previously shared throughout just whenever I made coffee. I even put it in this, my afternoon coffee I'm having now. Purchases. My favorite purchase from this month are the dining chairs that are new. I bought 3 new ones from World Market. I got them for a really good deal. They were having a sale, and then I could use a coupon on top of it, so I got them all 3 for almost the price of one, which I was so excited about, and I think they look really great in our space. Memories. So I have 2 that I want to share for this. One being a boat day that I had with my parents and their dogs and my boyfriend. It was a lot of fun, and it's just so nice to get outside, and I've just always enjoyed going out on the boat with my family, and I feel so lucky that my parents have one that we can use. And the second one is another one revolving family. I went to the state fair with my sister and her husband and their daughter, and then Jake as well, my boyfriend, came with, and we had so much fun. Design finds. So there's one designer that I found throughout this month that I really admire and like. Her business name is Saffron Avenue. She has a whole shop for resources and website templates, and I'm just feeling really inspired by her work. Last section is media. So obviously I wanted to touch on Carter Sullivan. I've been really liking her YouTube videos. I'll link her down below, but I really like how she shares details on things, and I don't follow too many people that actually talk about finances and money and things like that, so it's kind of refreshing to see. A podcast I'm really liking is the recommendation I actually got from Carter, and it's Financial Feminist. I listened to a few of the episodes on there already, and it's super good, super inspiring, and again, just great to get finances in order. Lastly, a new movie that Jake and I watched was Look Both Ways, and I really liked it, and I thought it was super cute, so I'd recommend that over on Netflix. Last year, I waited towards the end of the year, even into the new year, to really go through all my expenses. I do not organize these well when it comes to my business and just monitoring that. So I want to get that all prepped right now so I can start to integrate it and not feel so overwhelmed when it comes to that season. And that way I can just submit my taxes and I'll be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the sheet that I used last year that my accountant gave me and see what I can accomplish that way. I think this will also help me prep for different money goals that I'll be doing. I still have to go through my analytics and kind of recap my savings and overall spending and dive into that. So I think this will help me get more situated when it comes to my business in that area. The next task I'm going to work on now is just recapping my 2022 goals. This is something that I've kind of fallen off doing. I did it all through 2021 and it was really great to reflect on. I even did it in 2020. I think that's when I started it. It really helped me to envision just financial goals and everything with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of walk through what I do for this. For these 2022 monthly goals, I have a few things that I listed through my routine. So morning full glass of water, exercise 4 times a week. Yes, I do that. Walk 30 minutes 5 times weekly. Yes, I do that. I love walking. Journal 2 times a week. You know, I don't do this really anymore. So just put a little dash there. Read consistently 4 times a week. Yes, I've been loving reading. Book challenge 22 per a year, which yes, I am at 17 books, I believe, out of 22. That's an overview of my Googles and analytics.